Hi, welcome to this lecture. In this lecture, you are going to know what is jQuery. jQuery is a massive, free open source JavaScript library. It is not a programming language in its own rights. Now, if you look carefully, you will see this is all in capital letters. That is because a lot of people get confused here when they first start learning jQuery. They think it is a separate programming language and they do not bother learning JavaScript. I think jQuery is easier and we will be using jQuery for solo project. So jQuery is not a programming language, it is just a JavaScript library. And its main aim is to make working with JavaScript much easier, and we are going to benefit hugely from jQuery. So what can we do using jQuery? Well, as a web developer, it makes our life very easy. It helps us working with the DOM much easier. DOM is Document Object Model. Before, we would have to use pure JavaScript to try and grab a particular element deep in HTML page. Now with the help of jQuery, we can just use a CSS selector to grab that element and do what we want with it in JavaScript. So it is much easier when it comes to working with the DOM using jQuery. It also makes working with animations much easier, as it does with event handling and much more. Next, jQuery has this cool feature called chaining. And chaining is essentially applying different methods or effects. So you can apply an effect to an element using jQuery in one line, much like this here. We are going to get into chaining later on in this course, so you might not know what this is at this stage, but don't worry about that. With the help of chaining, you write less code and do much using jQuery. It is much easier to read and things are written much quicker, so that it is really cool feature of jQuery. Finally, there are jQuery plugins available for making your website more interactive. If jQuery is not enough on its own for you, then you can go out there and you can get carousel slider plugin to make slider effect for elements. Or you can go out and can get image gallery plugin, and you can get jQuery counter plugin for your website. And this is what we are going to do for solo website. We will integrate some jQuery plugins like carousel slider, image gallery, counter plugins, and many more. So in short, just to summarize, and I'll say this, jQuery is library of JavaScript, and it is going to make our lives very easy by writing less code and doing much more, since it would be much easier and quicker by using jQuery. In next lecture, I'm going to show you how you can download and include jQuery library to your web project. I'll see you next class. Thanks.